Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3Smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. Another reaction in my quest through space to open rock and roll minds. And that brings me back to Band-Maid. This was a great request that I definitely want to shout out the suggestor. And that was actually two. Travis Tucker recommend Flying High, an oft-overlooked rock classic, seldom reviewed work, a shining example of the renaissance of rock the Maids have mastered. Okay, I like that comment. And then agreed upon from Greylock. Yes to Flying High, also Why, and Chemical Reaction also have the same energy level of Flying High. Those have been put on the list for future reactions. But if you're digging the Band-Maid reactions, please like the video. The more bands you do from a certain band, or the more videos you do from a certain band, the less the algorithm is shown to you. So liking absolutely helps if you want to see more of those. Subscribing also helps. And I know I got a lot of other stuff, including the What the Hell Everything podcast. Maybe you give that a look-see every once in a while. Grilled cheese burrito. This particular burrito, where all the sauce was like at the bottom as I'm eating it. So I caught like a mouthful of sauce and it goes splotch everywhere, all over my fucking hand. I'm just going to finish it and then clean it up afterwards. And I finished it, and I finally got up to go to the bathroom. I grabbed my plate and I go to throw all the napkins away, and I'm like, there's another burrito! There's another burrito! I'm like, oh man, and I was just so happy with a fucking giant smile on my face standing in the kitchen. I'm like, oh man, I got a bonus burrito out of the deal. You didn't really, you just forgot it was fucking there. And hey, that's just fun. That's just where that's just where I'm going in a million different brain directions. So, you guys, we're going to get back to Band-Maid today from the Conqueror album from 2019, which, let me look at this album real quick. What have I listened to so far? Anything? I've listened to The Dragon Cries. I think possibly Catharsis too. Maybe Bubble. That's sounding familiar. I've kind of done quite a bit, including on Patreon. Make sure you check that out. Unleash might be on Patreon. That might not be the one. Anyway, the point of the story is we are going to do Flying High right now from Band-Maid. I'm liking this band more and more and more. The more I hear them, the more nuance I hear them throw in. It was one of those bands that were tough for me to get through initially, the first couple listens. I was like, maybe it's too much. But I've heard their evolution now. I've heard the different things that they can do, and that definitely makes me appreciate a band more. That's a fun riff. Woo! I don't know why I am predisposed to fucking hearing bass. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the weed. I don't know what it is necessarily. But, man, that bass is always sticks out to me. I have to look and see. I'm terrible with names. There is the language barrier, which is tough for me to pronounce sometimes. I'm trying to learn. But on bass, who is that again? Misa on bass. Always stands out to me, and it's doing some really fun fucking things right there. I like it. I like it a lot. It's always the bass. That fucking groove. Fuck yeah.
Shall we?
Again, it was the bass going into that super cool lead, or the lead going into the bass, the thing, into whatever section they're in now. Man, there's a lot of cool nuance in here, man. There's a lot of fun fucking grooves. Golly.
Shall we?
Yeah. Yeah, we shall. Yeah, I like her bass. I like her. It hopefully nobody takes that like I'm not paying attention to other instruments. It's just the way my brain is, man. I hear cool bass and it stands out. It's just what my brain wants to hear. But there was some cool riffs and some cool grooves. I really liked how they. I don't think that was all in English, but I like how they. Perhaps it was. Didn't have the lyrics up, but I like how what I think they were doing was switching up in the English to some sections from Japanese, and I like the way that they did that. Man, the more I hear this fucking band, the more I like this band, you guys. I think it's time to check out an album. It's been a while. Actually, it has never. I can't believe I have not checked out an album from Band-Maid. Now that I'm fucking thinking about it, what's the first album that I should listen to from this band? I don't know if I'll go chronological order like I'm doing with Biffy Clyro. I might go back and forth. I might not listen to all the albums. You never know. But that to me is the greatest test of a band. The albums. How are the albums? And we're going to find out because I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it, you guys. That's it for me. I'm out of here. Please consider liking, subscribing. Maybe on Patreon you want to throw some support to the journey more. That link is in the description. And I thank you very much, guys. Have a good one. What the hell? Everything!